So people, what's the biggest difference between amateur golfers and professionals?
This is the hitting zone, the proven average of the PGA Tour player. One simple move here. Let's take a look at the best drill ever created to find the perfect impact position. Then we're going to take a look at the magic move and what really starts the downswing.
So guys, this is what we call the PGA Tour drill, because we're getting exactly inside the positions before we hit the golf ball where the great players are to feel this move and then hit a ball. Let's go through it. Here's your compression line. Now this is one of the major checkpoints in the swing. What I want you to do is pop the club 6 inches out in front of the golf ball. And when your left arm is opposite your left thigh, your lead leg, I want one line, one compression line. Now this is pure, right? Now you can see how my right knee's closed up a little bit here. We want the right knee moving into the left, because when I do that, now I haven't turned at the moment, but when this right knee comes, I can turn my hips around 30 to 50 degrees just by getting the right knee into the left. The lead hip is out in front, a few inches here, and we're into the hitting zone. Now we lower down just slightly. Okay, so what we'll see with shaft lean is it shortens the radius of the swing, so we just get down, PGA average there. They're moving down a couple of inches to accommodate that. Here's how we feel it. Getting into the position, take your address position, pop the hands opposite your left leg, get your knees together, just bump the hips forwards and just drop down. It feels so good. It's like a zone. It's like that's where they are. You get back into that position. I do this a lot with my own training, just feeling where that is and then winding it up really and then just giving it a hit. And you can feel where you just were through the golf ball. Now I really got some solid, I ripped that. The ground's a bit wet, really compressed that one. And that's the thing, that's the place, that's what you want to do, right? You want to get into a position and say, where are they?
So guys, what's really happening in the downswing? What's the easiest way to start the downswing so that we can all improve our ball striking literally immediately? Have a look at the finish line. And have a look at that trail knee. The trail knee has to get to the finish line before the hands do. Take a peek here at the amateur on the right of the screen. And this is affecting over 95% of amateur golfers. The hands get to the finish line before the trail knee does, causing flipping, a collision course, no transfer of weight, and just so many different problems. This is evidence-based instruction. You got to ask yourself, is your trail knee getting to the finish line before your hands are? Because if it's not, guys, you're going to struggle. We really need this. This is just such an important part of the golf swing. Unfortunately, it's affecting just so many amateurs. They just don't know about it. The hands getting to the finish line, causing all sorts of different things. Let's have a look at a great feel, a great drill to improve our ball striking immediately.
My first coach showed me David Armstrong. He played in a few British Opens and won a whole bunch of tournaments. Really great ball striker, still is. And what he showed us was to get the right hand to hit the right knee. All right, so as you're coming through, you're getting that knee and that hand to move in timing. Really just trying to keep, also, obviously when you're doing it, you're trying to keep the knee inside your toe line as well. But getting this right knee, amateur players, they're just too late. They're bringing their right knee, unfortunately, well after. And really it's just a flow and a movement thing. And it's almost like dancing, and if you practice it and get the beat and get the flow. This is a tip, this is a feel, this is a drill that helps a lot of people, and that's why I want to share this one in case it helps you. Now, halfway through the through swing, when the right arm or the arms are parallel to the ground here, I already want your knees together, because when your knees are touching around this area here, you've turned, plus you've got some lateral tilt, you've got the pressures in the right spot, and you can trap and compress this ball much more effectively. Plus you've got the speed of your legs, which are stronger than your arms. So as a little bit of a checkpoint, when you, and I'll just sort of make this swing and stop it here through the golf ball. All right, nice strike. It might have gone a bit too far. It's not that easy to stop exactly where you want, but a good strike, and we see that the knees are together. I see that right leg, how it's really moved in. That's what I really love about Adam Scott's swing here, how he moves that right leg in and forwards, closing up that gap, holding positions. You can have static positional training. You can get the timing. Our coach used to get us to brush the right leg and get it to, because it has to start, it starts at here, this area. It doesn't just stay. Amateurs leave that right side here, and moving through the ball, they've got a big gap, And sometimes I look over to the parking lot to see if they've ridden their horse to the golf course, because they've got that type of shape through here. Guys, you got to close up your knees. I mean, that's not that hard. I don't mean to be like disrespectful or condescending, but it's not that hard to just close up. Everyone can do that. Doesn't matter how old you are. Just close up your knees. All right. So if you're going to hit a shot through the golf ball, just close up your knees. All right. That's the way, simple and basic. Get this, because people turn and leave that knee over the ankle, or then they might slide. Most amateurs don't. Everyone's saying amateurs slide. I hardly see any, like maybe 0.5%. But if you do slide too much, you turn, then you're in the right place. Great place to be, guys. Checking this right leg where you are in your swing, looking at the averages of where the best ball strikers are, and getting that right leg into the right position. Great place to be.
Now, guys, you really want to get your impact position closer to what great players are doing. And there's some averages there, right? If we look at the rules, there's some averages where the guys that are hitting it pretty solid, right? If you're nowhere near these positions, you have to pay attention to that. There really needs to be a little bit more commonality when it comes to training. So when we have a look at the normal golfers out there, we see 80 degrees, that's just too far away. You just will not see any top players that are not under 70 degrees here. And this is something that we really need to look at, because if we see every single player that's out there that's hitting it good and they're under 70 degrees, well, you've got to get yourself closer to it, right? Now, this system that I use, the lines and the angles, this is exactly what you get in an online lesson. So if you send your swing through to me, you'll have your swing like this with examples side by side. I can be your coach. So you can reach out to me at WorldClassGolf.com. Now, if you want to draw some lines of the angles, guys, have a look at SwingSLAPP for your cell phone, SwingSLAPP in the App Store. So guys, at the end of September, I'll be heading to Orlando, Florida to work with renowned coach Dr. Robert Neal. If you're interested in evidence-based instruction, working with facts, reach out to me at craig@worldclassgolf.com. So guys, moving correctly through the golf ball here. Now, you don't need this training aid here. It's just that a lot of the time when I'm at the golf schools we're using or we're teaching, I like to use things that people can physically feel to get a real gauge of. But I want to show everyone here how to practice the move on the way down, how it looks, how it feels, just keeping it really nice and simple. Let's get to the top of the swing, address the ball, get up to the top, and we're just going to feel like we don't turn just at the start. We're just going to shift. We're going to turn later. But you can see that move there. It looks probably like it's moving in the right direction, what the great players do, right? This doesn't. Whoops, see that one? Now I'm in trouble. I haven't moved this. Still a lot of people think this left hip has to work backwards and things like that. It has to recenter, then you can extend your chest and push off that. You've got to get back across to get the shaft land as well, right? Two average there is 4 to 6 inches. Dr. Neal shows us that. You know, he's taught and analyzed 550 PGA Tour professionals, got all the information there. Pretty amazing that we know that that's a fact, right? Now, what we do to feel this, get to the top, you just recenter, and you can just swing through from there. Just get a feeling, slow up, recenter, and then turn a little bit under. Just turn a little bit underneath here through the golf ball. Basic stuff, and then you start to get your body to move there a little bit more effectively like the great players do. Right, nice strike on that one, guys. This is the place to be in your swing. Hit a few balls. You got to hit a couple of balls sometimes. Up to the top, recenter 1, recenter 2. Get a feel from where that's moving, and then move through the golf ball a little bit more effortless speed and power, because you're shifting, moving, getting your body to tilt and turn. One of the most important things in the swing, getting this right knee to close, is going to help a lot of you out there get this shift and turn on the side with a bit of neck tilt.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys, World-Class Golf Instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series. The most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.